What's good? It's your boy, Grace for Days, coming at you with another classic WoW video. And welcome to the first installment of this new series I like to call 100%. In this series, I'll be going over each zone in Azeroth and covering loot drops, reputation gains, sometimes Easter eggs and rare spawns, and of course, a 100% walkthrough of all the quests in each zone and how to complete them efficiently. A quick disclaimer, if you want a fresh vanilla experience whenever Classic rolls around, you may not want to watch this video, as I'll be showing you a systematic way to complete the quest, and I'll be uncovering really cool Easter eggs that you'd find on your own otherwise. Or you might not. But with all the information that's out there on Classic WoW, what's one more video? So let's do a quick overview of what you can expect upon the completion of Camp Narache. The zone is filled with 11 quests that will grant you 2700 reputation towards Thunderbluff. This is important to note if you're grinding reputation. You can expect to be level 6 by the time you get out of this zone, and it'll take you roughly 40 minutes to complete the area. Alright, enough of the chit chat, let's jump right into it. So you're going to start off with your first quest, The Hunt Begins. Then you're going to run over to Chief Hawkwind and pick up his quest where you need to go find his grandmother to the south. Congratulations! Just been introduced to the two style of quests that you're going to encounter from 1 to 60. Go find this, go kill that. Now there are plenty of plane striders around Camp Narache. I started out going directly east, and I end up looping down to the south where you run into Grandmother Hawkwind. You're going to turn in her first quest, she's going to give you another one. Now note, you need to get this pitcher of water and take it back to the north camp. Can't tell you how many times I just reported back to Hawkwind thinking that was the quest, and then I had to come back and pick up the pitcher of water. Head back to the north and finish picking up your beaks and feathers. Once you've done that, you're going to complete it and pick up 2 more quests. You're going to get another hunting quest, and at this point you're going to be level 2 and you're going to get a quest to go to your Clash trainer. Character progression. Every even levels, you're going to want to stop by your trainer and learn your new abilities. At level 2, you're not going to find anything too game breaking. Druids, we got a little armor buff. But after you train, you're going to want to finish up your last quest with Hawkwind, where he's going to give you another quest to go search somebody out in the southwest. Grandmother in the southeast, friend in the southwest. Figure that. You catching the trend here? Now before you head out for your next journey, this is a great time to stop by the local baker and empty out your bags. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bum. Now once you've collected all your cougar mane pelts, don't forget to go find Grey Tongue, where he's going to give you a quest sending you into Bramblebade Ravine. Now you may have missed it, but upon completion of the quest, Grey Tongue ends up empowering us with a Mark of the Wild buff, as we're about to venture off to our first real test into a zone full of aggressive mobs. This is a sweet little addition that the developers threw in the game back in vanilla that made the world feel just that much more immersive. At this point in the zone, if you haven't grinded any extra mobs, you're going to find yourself at about level 3.5. Now the remainder of your quests are going to be all over in Razormane Hill that you're going to complete at one time, and at the end of that, you're going to find yourself at about level 6. So it's crucial that you hit level 4 and train your new abilities before you end up going over there. Not only is the gameplay going to be a lot more fun with my Moonfire and Rejuvenation abilities, but you're going to be able to grind mobs down even faster, and I'd estimate you'd cut your time down by about half an hour waiting till you hit level 4 in training, rather than just heading over there at level 3.5. For efficiency's sake, remember you're still turning in your quest for your pelts, so you're going to want to leave about 3 bars left worth of experience before you hit level 4. Well, that worked out perfectly. We need to pick up one more quest in town, train our new abilities, and if you haven't already done so, free up your bag space at the baker. Then you're going to want to head directly east and take on Bramblebade Ravine. Look at how much faster I take down plane striders, and I'm going to be able to grind mobs because of my new abilities that I learned at level 4. This will hold true between all the classes, whether it's Druid, Shaman, Hunter, or Warrior. So we've got 4 more quests we're going to complete in the Bramblebade Ravine area. Now upon completion of all these quests, you're going to find yourself at about level 5.5 if you don't end up grinding any extra mobs, whether it be plane striders around Camp Narache or extra pigs after you finish your quests inside the ravine. As you complete your Battleboard quest, you can see just to the south the main entrance to the Bramblebade Ravine. Now I'm going to hang up north and jump over this ledge and go in the back way. The only time I would see this being advantageous would possibly be at launch, whenever there's a lot of people congested in this area and they're all going through the main entrance, you maybe can get a head start on some mobs going over this back way. I'm not going to bother giving you directions on how to find Sharptusk in the ravine. You're going to have to grind mobs anyways, so once you kill enough pigs, you'll eventually stumble upon him. At this point, you may stumble upon another player, and it's okay to group up. This part can get a little dicey sometimes. This next part's always been a mystery to me. The first time I played through this quest, the shaman was placed so close to Sharptusk, I thought surely I'd pull both of them at the same time and die. But this seems to be one of the only places in the game where whenever you aggro a mob right next to a boss, you don't pull the boss as well. Clearly the developers had a hand and fixed the aggro range in this instance, but man, what a unique experience at level 5. After you pick up Sharptusk's head, you're going to realize you only have 3 quests in your quest log. That's because there's a 4th and hidden quest in a cave to the south where Sharptusk's brother Squealer is guarding a note that you're going to need to pick up and complete the quest back at Camp Narache. Now Squealer does drop a nice little leather belt, which as you can see I took all to myself, but I mean, hey, what can you do? I don't even think the guy noticed, but he got wrecked. He even got wrecked right here. Look, watch this. What? Got him! That's how you play him, boys. But as you can see, I'm doing this here somewhere where it doesn't matter. That would have been bad if I would have done it right in front of Chief Sharptusk where the quest item was, but here, no harm, no foul. So now at this point, we're collecting our last bristleback belt, and we can stay around and grind a few mobs, or we can just go ahead and...
Alright, thumbs up!
Ready, guys?
Let's do this! Leroy Dragons!
Oh my god, he just ran in.
I didn't have to go full Leroy on the guy. I could have just Hearthstone, but remember back in vanilla, the Hearthstone has a 1-hour cooldown. So it's more beneficial, at least at lower levels, to use the graveyard to your advantage and teleport from point A to point B because, pro tip! Before level 10, you don't get resurrection sickness whenever you decide to resurrect from the spirit healer, which means you should be maximizing the graveyard to your advantage whenever you're leveling up through the low levels. Alright, now we get to turn in all our quests and get fat rewards. Now as you can see, I'm about 6 bars short from hitting level 6, but you're going to have 2 quests to turn in Bloodhoof Village that are going to give you about roughly 2.5 bars worth of experience. So you just need to grind mobs up to that point, turn in those quests, hit level 6, and then you'll be ready to move on to the next chain of quests. Congratulations, you made it to Bloodhoof Village. You're level 6. Now there's a few things you're going to want to do before you venture out on your next journey. First off, you want to go visit your class trainer and learn your new abilities. Secondly, visit the innkeeper and set Bloodhoof Village as your Hearthstone. And third, you're going to want to pick up professions. There's a kicker though. Only secondary professions, as well as leatherworking and skinning, are offered in Bloodhoof Village. All the rest of the skilled artisans are left in the big city over in Thunderbluff. So if you want to learn mining or herbalism at level 5, you're in for a journey. That's going to conclude my first guide video on Azeroth. If I've kept your attention this long, consider hitting that like button and leaving me feedback in the comment section below. Not only does it motivate me to make more guide videos like this, but it also creates an atmosphere that we all want to be a part of. The goal of this channel is to be involved in the classic WoW community and to add value to it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more guides, tips, and tricks in Azeroth.